So, we have gotten word today from insider Pierre LeBrun that the Oilers have not started contract negotiations with Connor McDavid yet. Okay. And they're saying that they probably won't even get a deal done on this July 1st, which, by the way, is the earliest that the Edmonton Oilers could get a contract started with Connor McDavid. Now, a lot of people are going to use this as an opportunity to troll. My prediction has been, as it always will, which is that he's going to re-sign in Edmonton, in my opinion. I just can't see them losing a player like this. Now, I don't like this information coming out because, first off, if I was the management, I wouldn't like this information coming out. But the CEO literally told Pierre LeBrun this, so you can give me whatever opinion you want on that. But the earlier you get this done with Connor McDavid, the better, okay? The earlier you get it done, the better. It's simple as that. Because, you know, he's not going to get any worse, right? This guy's got over 1,000 points in under 700 games. In under 700 games. That's how good he is. So, obviously, I'm not going to use this as an opportunity to troll because, listen, they're going to get it done. I absolutely believe they are going to get this contract done with him. I think that he is going to have the franchise over a barrel. You know what I mean? Like, I think that he is going to get whatever the hell he wants. Like, that's just how good he is. He did put money back down on the table. Let's not forget about that. About $750,000 less he took. You know? Now, it doesn't sound like a lot, but last time he took less money. You know, since this player has arrived in Edmonton, they have been a perennial cup contending team. You have a player like that, you're just a cup contender. It's just really that simple. But it is what it is. You're also going to have to pay him. And listen, a lot of people are trolling, saying that he's going to get 16 million. He's going to get 16. I'm not sure about that. He already took less money to begin with. I'm not sure about that. I wonder if they could keep it under 50. Now, it might be a little bit hopeful, but I do think that they could possibly keep it under 15. Let's remember, if this player went to unrestricted free agency, he could get anything that he wants. And I mean anything. I mean, you know what I mean? He could get the max. I think it's like 20% that a player can take. I believe that's what it is. Now, word is, and everybody knows, that he is very close with Leon Draisaitl. Now, that doesn't mean that he is going to resign, but again, it's not like the Oilers have been a terrible team. Like, this is the biggest thing, is players like McDavid, they're obsessed with winning, right? They don't. If McDavid can win here, he doesn't care. You know, he'll stay at Edmonton. He'll go. You know, so if he believes that the Edmonton Oilers, they have a chance to win, then he does not care and he will re-sign there. And that's why I think they will re-sign. Like, look, guys, they were this close, a hair away from winning the Stanley Cup. They were that close. It was honestly, I'm surprised they even went that far, but they proved that they are a competitive NHL team every single year. Now, let's remember, I believe he still has 2 years left. Well, he is this year and then next year left on his deal. And then the earliest that he could sign is July 1st. Right? It's the same thing that Mitch Marner can already technically have a contract signed, because the earliest that he could sign is this last July. You know what I mean? Like, again, it's the same thing with the Maple Leafs. I really, really believe that contract is going to get done. You know, it just is what it is. These guys are not going to... Again, when we talk about John Tavares leaving the Islanders, the overwhelming statistics would tell us that players like this generally don't leave their teams, generally speaking. Obviously, there are caveats here. Obviously, there are outliers. But when you have a top core player, you know, one of those 90, 100 point, 120, 130, you know, those absolute monsters on the ice like McDavid, they don't move, guys. They simply don't move. So he's not going anywhere. That's just my opinion. I know a lot of Leaf fans. I'm not going to be the Leaf fan that's going to troll Edmonton fans. I think that's a little bit silly. He ain't going anywhere. It's not. I don't know. Maybe it's possible. You can drop it in the comments, but I just don't think so. I mean, of course, unless something absolutely catastrophic happens, or I don't know. But it is what it is. Anyways, also, we have more trade speculation around the Edmonton Oilers, around them looking for a defenseman. So, yeah, we have heard for a while since that trade happened between St. Louis, well, not trade, sorry, the offer sheet situation happened between Edmonton and St. Louis. We know they have been desperately looking for a defenseman, and we got more word that they are now. From the speculation that I was reading, is they're not that picky about the handedness of the player. They don't really care if he's a pure shutdown guy, which is great to hear, by the way. You don't want to be obsessed with him being have to be a shutdown guy. Personally, when I talk about defensemen, I like more of a two-way defenseman, in my opinion. I like more of a guy that can play both ends of the ice and add a little bit of offense. I have been going to Provorov. I believe he is going to be an unrestricted free agent this year. He is a guy that is going to give you 23, 24 minutes. Like, he would be perfect for the Oilers. Perfect for the Oilers. That's a guy that you win a cup with. You know, the two-way type guys. But yes, they're not that picky on handedness. The news came out today. The person that was the insider didn't want to say exactly name the defenseman. It sounded like he knew exactly who the Oilers were targeting, but I don't know, for whatever reason he didn't say. But I've said Provorov for a while. I think Provorov will look fantastic. Who cares if he shoots right or left? He's just a really, really friggin' good defenseman. Anyways, I just want to make a quick video on the trade rumor and the lack of contract negotiations with Connor McDavid. Going to end this video. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, I would really appreciate it, guys, and have a great day.